Minute starts now.
Another emotional day as a family hopes for the safe return of their 14-year-old daughter, searching for Gina 5 days after she disappears without a trace. A news conference just wrapped up with the latest on the search for Gina, in fact.
That's right. We're going to get right to Fox 8 News reporter Stacey Fry, who's been covering the search for Gina DeJesus. Stacey?
Well, Stacey and Bill, we now know that the FBI has several videotapes from businesses along the Rain Avenue. Agents are sifting through those tapes, about 4 of them, looking for Gina DeJesus, any sign of her. Now, on top of those FBI agents and the Cleveland police who were involved in this investigation, Cuyahoga County Sheriff's deputies have joined the effort. Around 5 o'clock this morning, they started going out on a warrant sweep looking for wanted felons and verifying the addresses of known sexual offenders. There are 129 registered sexual offenders in the same zip code where Gina DeJesus lives. Deputies are also knocking on doors in the surrounding zip codes. It's an immense task. So is the street-by-street search. Tracking dogs were out in the neighborhood and along Train Avenue and the railroad tracks there. Gina's information has now been sent across the nation, and investigators say hundreds of calls have come in about the missing girl. Family members say they appreciate all of those calls, but also ask people to stop spreading rumors. It's tough on the family, and it's also tough on police who really need to focus on the investigation.
We're hearing them daily, and it affects all the family members, especially when you're talking about finding a body behind Kmart or that those were her real clothes. And so what we're asking is to help us by not perpetuating those rumors, stop spreading them and stop repeating them.
Now, we just want to show you again a description of Georgina, or as she's known, Gina DeJesus. She is 14 years old with brown eyes, long brown hair. She's 5'2" and 135 pounds, missing since after school on Friday. Now, about those rumors, family members heard those last night as they were out on a candlelit vigil outside Gina's home. They heard there's a body discovered behind Kmart. Totally untrue. Also a rumor that the clothes that we showed you on TV were her actual clothes. No, they are not. They are almost exactly the clothes that she was wearing when she disappeared, but not the outfit, just an outfit purchased so people could see, and hopefully it will jog someone's memory so they can call in and lead police to this girl.
All right, thank you, Stacey. There is a lot of interest in this case, and I don't know, maybe that's one reason people are talking so much, but it is important to bear in mind that there is a family out there looking for their child, so
it's human nature. People are just trying to figure out what happened, coming up with their own story. Somebody repeats it, and you know how that goes, and then that person repeats it, and all of a sudden it's a runaway fact. It's not a fact at all.
Well, her family is determined to bring her home. Members of Gina's family are out. They're searching. They canvassed the area where she disappeared. As Stacey said, she's been missing since Friday. The police have interviewed several people. You heard Stacey say they had now taken videotapes from several of the businesses in that area as well.
And some of this old-fashioned police work is just time. It's going to take time to, literally time, hours and days to sift through all this. And then if you can't see something or it's cloudy video, it might have to be enhanced. All those kinds of things. It's just a matter of taking time and just hoofing it on the street to find out anything.
All right, so her family is out there looking. They searched around in the area. Kevin Freeman is live at her middle school with the latest on how the search is going from that aspect. Kevin?
Well, Stacey and Bill, in about an hour, that meeting will begin here at Wilbur Wright Middle School so parents can talk about what happened, also discuss ways to keep their children safe. Of course, this has been a community that's been on edge ever since Friday's disappearance of Gina DeJesus.
What we find back here, none.
Felix DeJesus and other members of his family tried to canvass every inch of the West Side neighborhood where 14-year-old Gina DeJesus disappeared on Friday.
Putting up flyers, looking at railroad tracks, any dumpsters around the area, flipping them over, looking inside of them.
We feel a lot better together as a family. It eases, the pain a little bit, So that's why we're basically out here together trying to do something to bring her home.
Aunts, uncles, cousins, and friends of Gina's also posted and handed out flyers, making sure her picture is everywhere.
We're just hoping we can find something. We're praying while we're walking.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, have a good one.
You too. A police officer, she handed me a flyer to let us know that they're out there and they have flyers in every patrol car and we're grateful for them too.
They're doing their job. They're doing a good job. We're just out here to give them an extra hand. Maybe they missed something, so we could cover it up for them, you know, in case they do miss something.
And from there, we're going to go down to Clark Field, down by the railroad tracks, and we'll search down there.
The DeJesus family plans to walk these streets every day until Gina comes home. They say until then, the support they've received from the public helps them deal with their worries.
They have a lot of sympathy, and they're helping out in Solon, Ohio, everywhere, passing out posters also.
Really?
Yeah, on the east side, everywhere.
Of course, we can't show you Gina's picture enough. Take another good look at it again. If you have any information about where she is now, or maybe you saw her within the last week or so, please give the Cleveland Police a call. You see the number there on your screen, area code 216-621-1234. Again, Bill and Stacy, a meeting scheduled to begin in about an hour here so that parents can discuss ways of keeping their children safe. Hopefully, this will never happen again to anyone else, and we expect that it'll probably be heavily attended.
All right. Thank you, Kevin. I know we'll have a reporter there. Thanks.
All right.